Yeah.
All right, we are all here today because the horses call us. My horse Serendipity, 4 years ago, she said to me, she's the head of my healing herd, she said, "It's time." And I said, "Time for what?" She said, "It's time to gather, to empower each other." And here we are. Amazing. Serendipity. So raise your hand if you have felt that calling deep in your heart. Come on, raise your hand to serve with horses. Is there anyone here who doesn't have that calling? So thank you for responding to the call of horses. It's no accident that you are here. It's no accident that the person next to you is here. Yes? So do me a favor, look at somebody next to you. Go ahead, look at somebody next to you. I want you to look them in the eye. I'm serious. Look them in the eye for me. Everyone, look somebody in the eye right now. Please. Maybe two. Go ahead, look at somebody. Find someone behind you. Or just pretend. Just pretend. And I want you to look in the eye now. And you can fantastic. And say, "Thank you for being here." Yes, guys. Because because the world needs you guys. Yeah, the world needs you. The horses need you, and we need each other. So thank you for responding to the call of horse. Okay, I think most of you know me. I'm Dr. Jen. I'm the founder of the Healing with Horse Collective. Okay. I'm the founder of the Healing with Horse Collective. I'm a psychologist and an equine-assisted coach. And at the beginning of my equine-assisted journey, the horses showed up and they woke me up. Anyone else have that experience? Where you had a huge spiritual awakening from the heart of horse. And at that time, the horses showed me something very, very important. And that is that horses have an ancient agreement with humanity. An ancient agreement where they agreed to help humans evolve. And in fact, we agreed to help each other remember who we really are. And as one being, humans, who sit atop another being, horse, we're designed to remind ourselves that we are united as one. This doesn't happen anywhere else, where two beings unite. I guess sex. As one. And so it's designed to remind all of us of our essential unity with all that is. With all that is, not just horses. And the horses are like, "You guys, come on, like, can we get this unity thing going a little bit further now, right? A little bit more unity now." They're like, "It's time to ask the hard questions, starting from within. How do we go within and create unity between all the parts and pieces of ourselves that kind of are apart? How do we create a harmonious whole? And then once we're able to do that, how do we bring a harmony into our one-to-one relationships? And then further, how do we bring that into groups, corporations, countries, and the entire planet, right? That's what we're here to do, is to create this unity. But how? Anyone have that question? How, Doctor? Well, I asked the horses for you. And they always give answers. They're so free. They said that it is time for us to be willing to embody your essence. It's time to embody your essence. It's time to call forth that biggest, brightest, most brilliant soul self into your body now. Now. And it's time to release that small self, that ego self, the one who bought into lack and limitation, fear, and doubt. It's time. That's what the horses are here to do with us. Cool, right?
Cool, yeah.
Doesn't get deeper than that. So what the heck is this essence crap? Does anybody know? Like, does anyone have that question? Like, we can talk about this. What the hell is it? Well, I asked the horses for you. And they said that they want you to know this, actually, that at your core, you hold an energy, a vibrational signature that holds your gift that you are here to offer the planet. So your essence is that energy that through your very presence, you are gifting the world with your essence. And the wicked cool thing about this is that you are the only one with your unique energy signature. You are the only one that has your unique gift. What does that mean, you guys?
Better give it.
You better freaking give it. We need you now. We need you now. So let me give you an example. At my core, my energetic essence, signature, is joyful freedom. It's silly, and it's playful, it's sweet, and it's sassy. I like to twirl. I giggle. It's free and it's expansive. And the more that I invite and allow that energy to flow through me, the brighter and lighter I become. And then I light up my soul path. And the more I do that, what happens?
The more comes to you.
The more it comes to me, and the more you can light up other people's paths. So that's what we're here doing with the horses. It's getting as bright and squeaky as we can so you can light up, and then you can light up the world. So there are just two things that the horses want you to know if you should choose to commit to embodying your essence. Do you want to hear those two things?
Yeah.
Yes.
Please.
The first one is actually kind of a bitch.
Oh.
It's a bit of an irony.
Change my mind.
The horses want you to know that the way this universe is set up, you actually design your life from childhood to now to evoke the opposite of your essence. That's right. This is set up to evoke the opposite of your essence, which really kind of sucks. So for me, joyful freedom, I brought that in. But from the time I was in my teens, 20s, and 30s, I had a whole heck of a lot of clinical depression, which feels, to be honest, a lot like the opposite of joy, right? The opposite of joy. Then from my 20s, 30s, 40s, into now, I've had a lot of experiences of chronic fatigue. Well, yeah, that feels a lot like the opposite of freedom, I'll be honest. The opposite of freedom. So what's brilliant about that plan? Kind of sucks, but it's brilliant because it forces us to wade through the darkness to discover and claim your light. You have to be willing to find and then embody your essence. And here's the thing, the universe is going to keep doing it. That's how it's designed. So it's going to keep throwing you little and bigger things that evoke the opposite of your essence. And guess what? You get to choose to express your essence. That's pretty cool. So from this moment forward, you guys don't have to have a single problem ever again. From now on, you are only having opportunities to express your essence, to exercise your essence. Now, isn't that delicious? This is your choice. And this is how we embody. Horses want us to embody our essence. This is how we do it. Moment by moment, action by action, choice some number I think just about everyone can afford, like 99 bucks. And then I decided if you don't have 99 bucks, you get to tell me what you can pay. We have sliding scale scholarships so that everybody can have the support, no matter what they can afford to pay. To me, that's joyful